Hey, how y'all doing? We're back. King Chuck Entertainment. I want you to be an activist. Anyways, we gotta finish up that Haiti video. Um, so we're gonna let Democracy Now do like a little. I'm gonna do the intro of Democracy Now just to break down the update. And then we're gonna go to Karen Hunter's show. I showed some clips from her stuff before, and the guest that she has on. She has this guy on all the time. He's so smart. So he's going to break it down in layman's terms about what's going on in Haiti and give us a bit of a history lesson we'll all be learning today. So, without further ado, let's get it going.
The interim prime minister there has declared a state of siege and imposed martial law following the assassination of Haiti's president, Jovenel Moise, who died in an armed attack on his home early Wednesday. The First Lady of Haiti, Martine Moise, was injured in the attack and was airlifted to a Miami hospital. She's reportedly in stable but critical condition. Haitian authorities say police have killed 4 suspects and detained 2 others, but the individuals haven't been identified. Haiti's ambassador to the United States said the assassination was carried out by, quote, foreign mercenaries and professional killers. Video shot from outside the president's home shows the heavily armed attackers claimed to be from the USDEA, the Drug Enforcement Administration. Listen carefully. This is our operation. This is our operation, DEA. Everybody go, continue, bro. Everybody do not shoot. This is a DEA operation. This is a DEA operation, you hear them saying, the person speaking with an American accent, but this video hasn't been verified. On Wednesday, State Department spokesperson Ned Price
hasn't been verified. We know this. You don't have to add that.
Involved in the assassination.
Can you speak to the DEA element of all of this? The ambassador also talked about this footage where they're identifying themselves as DEA agents, and he said that he doesn't believe in it. Can you
answer
say
the fuck?
that's not the case?
Yeah, can you tell us?
Assessment that those are not
DEA
officials?
Is it DEA or not? What is it? What's going on? What's up?
Well,
Straight
answer.
answer.
Said, the Haitian ambassador himself has dismissed these allegations.
Yes or no question?
The United States condemns this heinous act. These false reports are nothing more than that, just false reports.
It's unclear who's now in charge of Haiti.
Political
Under
ass
Haiti's
answer.
constitution, the president of the
Yes or
Supreme
no
Court
fucking
would
question.
normally take power, but the judge recently died of COVID-19. Haiti's parliament was dissolved last year. Haiti now has 2 men claiming to be prime minister. Last week, President Moise appointed Ariel Henry to become his 7th prime minister in 4 years, but Henry has not yet been sworn in. Meanwhile, Haiti's acting prime minister, Claude Joseph, has assumed.
I love the way she says the names. She says Arabic names really good, African names really good. She must speak multiple languages.
The first elements of information we have at our disposal make us understand it happens to be a group of English and Spanish-speaking persons. They were carrying huge caliber weapons and killed the president. As the incumbent chief of government, I gathered this morning a special Supreme Council of the National Police. In strict accordance with Article 149 of the Constitution, I just presided an extraordinary council of ministers where we decided to declare a state of siege on the whole territory.
Y'all ever wonder if the translator's actually saying what they're saying?
Facing a political, security, and economic crisis prior to the assassination of the president. Earlier this year, opponents of Moise accused him of orchestrating a coup to stay in power beyond February 7th when his term officially ended. We go now to Gerline Joseph, co-founder and executive director of Haitian Bridge Alliance that works with Haitian immigrants in the United States. As all of this unfolds,
she said some pretty good shit, but you could tell that she was like for the state or something. Like, Democracy Now was scared to have somebody real on there. I could tell. Yeah, I could be wrong. I don't know what the hell I'm talking about, but that's what I'll take from that, because that guest was really soft related to the guest that they had yesterday. Super, super soft. Oh shit! Stop touching the screen, Chaka.
Going to be the worst on record. When you see suicide spiking,
Hey,
when you see
let me show y'all a little bit of breaking points, just because I like the way it looks.
And what role did we play in that? Hey, what role did our political class play in that? And let's not just make this like
pretty?
A partisan game here where we only see the evil of one side or the other side. They don't have any interest in doing that. They'd rather write these stories about.
I would play more of their stuff, but they are not on point when it comes to this particular story. They don't know what they're talking about. They're a little bit off. They're good at the politics, but they don't know like global politics. They know, United States politics. They're good at that, but outside of that, they. So this one is the one. So I'm gonna play a bit of the intro, I think. I don't remember, but we're gonna skip through this because there's a lot in this that's good, and I want to get some Karen Hunter's stuff at the beginning because she had some emotional stuff she said at the beginning that I think a lot of us out here need to hear, and then I'm gonna skip through it to get to the parts where he really breaks it down because, like I say, it's all over the place. He's really smart. He knows a lot of stuff. So, and I'm not gonna play this whole video. So here we go.
So I'm like bringing it to you because the stunning assassination. You think about it, there's so much not information out there. It's like, right. So who did this? And like who benefits from this? The reports are that America supported him. However, so what we talked about yesterday was that in many ways, and we've had this conversation a lot in this space in class. So y'all go, Dr. Carr took us on a journey in a master class, and there are books and everything and references about the origins of this. But
and I would recommend you guys check that out. I was clicking on the link. The link is under this video. This is in class with Carr special episode. What really happened in Haiti, and this is Karen Hunter's page. And underneath this video is a link to another video by them, and he breaks down Haiti's history, and he talks. One of the videos is the Haitian Revolution, and the other one says the history of Haiti. And they're more than 2 hours. Both of them are more than 2 hours long, and I skipped through them, and oh my God, heavy. I recommend you check it.
From the Duvaliers to the Aristides, who wasn't? He was actually elected, but then that became corrupted. I'm just right now by how I should feel, what we should do, what needs to happen next.
Well, how do you feel about it? Just generally, not now, setting aside any timelines, any causal relationships, the whole history. What does it feel here? And I think that's that kind of ways of knowing category we talk about, and also governance, who we are to each other. How does it feel? You said something earlier about my country that I thought was very interesting before we started recording.
Yeah, I was talking with Dr. Hervé Damas, who is a Haitian doctor here.
Bear with them, y'all. I would be skipping through this, but I'm scared to miss something right here. She's about to say something good.
Radiologist after his mother got cancer, so he was like, I want to know how to cure her. And now he's in the cannabis space. But anyway, I had him on.
I am gonna do some skipping, but I know she's about to say some stuff, so I want to wait for that.
Is he talking about America? No, he's talking about Haiti. And I was like, that double consciousness that black folk, wherever we are, have to have. And it's not like we don't like where we are. It's not like we don't value America. But when he says his country, he's tied to that land in a way that, for me as a black American, I am weirdly tied to it too. And I'm not Haitian, so I feel, first of all, loss of life.
Me too. I feel it. I feel a connection, definitely, to Haiti, especially.
Like what is happening here? Sadness, right? And then I'm reading the feeds.
They just like us, man. One boat stop.
And it's the people talking about how he wouldn't leave, and but nobody was like, yay, he's dead. That was bad. So I was like, well, so who did it? So I'm just, kind of like, who benefits from this? And then who's going to come in, who is America going to install? I said it. What is the, like, and as black people anywhere,
here it comes.
What's our course? Because I was talking yesterday, and we were I had a young lady on from the Haitian Times, and she was like, how black people go to Dominican Republic.
This is important, y'all. Listen.
Y'all need to come to Haiti.
Listen.
Like we made Cozumel and all of these places, these sexy places where Puffy goes on vacation, and places that are not black, and we aspire to go to these places. They rap about them. Dubai. We all want to go to. I don't want to, but if we put our dollars in, a lot of folk go to Dominican for other reasons. Y'all know,
right? For the same reason they go.
This is important too.
Right. Stop it. Or don't, but do know that you're also supporting oppression, because those women would not be doing that if they had choices. So you're going there feeding an economy that is feeding the sex trade, that is feeding oppression. And you're participating. I need to say that out loud. We don't. The women they look like J-Lo and all. I did a whole book, Blame It on Rio. Yes, with a professor who studied why people, black men in particular,
yes, as
oppressed people to get your Jones, to get your stuff off in another country with women that don't have choices, and it's don't have choices, and there are a lot of little girls too, like and little boys. I just feel like, we can do better. By our folk throughout the diaspora. We can be better diasporic citizens. We can participate in this global movement better, and actually help make to benefit Dominican Republic, which has been really on that island of Hispaniola, the best colonizing brutal force that any white person could possibly.
And y'all gotta know the history to understand what she's talking about right there.
Messages of what that man did.
No question.
To this day, shame on us for not holding.
Who? You say us? Who you mean?
Us black people. I don't know. Shame on us for not knowing.
Yeah, definitely.
Shame on us for not knowing. Shame on us for participating.
That's right. And I would say shame on the United States for helping prop him up and making sure. In fact, Gerald Horne wrote a couple of books about it. Cold War in a Hot Zone, which is on the.
Y'all see all them books behind that nigga?
On the Dominican Republic. And
I'm gonna skip through because, like I say, the whole thing is a gem, and I can't play the whole thing, or I won't play the whole thing. I could, but that wouldn't be right. So,
y'all seen that map? This one right here should look a little familiar. This is Free to Land.
It gets really good.
This man wasn't a politician. He was installed.
It gets really good.
No, okay, we can deal with you. Hold on. You need to disband the police. Okay, now we can have enough.
Hold on. I don't want to. I mean, I would love to give that to y'all.
You overstayed where you supposed to stay.
He's finna break down.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I think I got to go back.
Yeah, no, we made the statement. Yeah. So
he's going to explain it.
Who are using the cotton to make all these products that we wear every day, the stuff that's on the shelves at Walmart and Target.
Damn, bro. When is the in?
They couldn't green like that.
Let's start here.
They couldn't green light it. Why? Because they done run way past. I'm looking. You got me. I'm going down all my novels. So
Saturday live, we gonna have this conversation because
oh shit, this not it.
Imagine a world, and it's not against anybody or what have you, but what you just
it ends up being against
somebody.
No, but that's their perception, right?
Well, no, but I think it also is. I mean, but I don't mean.
I think this is a good spot.
I'm saying, for example, I'll give you a very quick example. People are saying, like, for right now, this man has been assassinated. His wife has been wounded. The children are safe. This man wasn't a politician. He was installed. The guy before him. So, in other words, before you get to Moise, you have Martelli, former entertainer, whatever. I mean, this guy at least was a businessman, banana man, they call him, right? We talked about that. Then you have Martelli before him. These are politicians who are installed in the Obama administration, in the Trump administration, and now in the Biden administration, and before that, the Clinton administration, and it's probably the villains of the piece and contemporaries. You have machinations on who do we want in that seat.
The Clintons got intimate connections to Haiti.
No, your party can't. No. Okay, we can deal with you. Hold on. You need to disband The police. Okay, now we can have. In other words, the idea is we can't have anybody in that seat that we can't control. It's impolite. It's impolite in the 20th and late 20th and early 21st century. It's impolite to invade your country and just make you into a colony like Puerto Rico and Guam and all them other places people like to refer to as the United States when it's time, until it's time to have some senators. But okay, so it's impolite. So we're going to, as long as you play ball with us, and here's the point.
Listen.
Here's the point. While the State Department is releasing, this is heinous act, we condemn it completely. Hold on, that's your man.
You're finna break it down in layman's terms, y'all. Listen.
You ruled out the people who could run against him, just like you ruled out the people that could run against Martell. That's your man. So while you're saying out your mouth that you condemn this and you support him, what is clear is the people have been in the street for months. Because
we're talking about Haiti.
You overstayed where you're supposed to stay. We like you. We don't like you.
Talking about the president.
You need some rules. And then you came out and said, yeah, he should stay another year. Oh, I see you, Joe.
That's the UNES he talking about.
Kamala, what about the redneck? Y'all got something? No, Congressional Black Caucus. Look, I really ain't got that. Okay, so this is the we then. The we is the United States, because you know these people. But here's the thing. People are saying, well, why would they want him out? Well, you can't say out your mouth, we want him out. You support him, and then the State Department, you still looking at, okay, we said we wanted him, so we at least got the press off our back, because we know these people ain't going to investigate nothing. We done said that, and they're going to think that what we said is the truth, which is after 250 years, y'all. Really? Anyway.
That's what I was saying in the other video.
They're going to debate that. Now, while they're debating that, let's count the cards. Hold on. Hello?
Long as time, they don't care.
Yes, sir. Yes, we made the statement. Yeah. So everything's good? Okay, click. Who was that? Oh, that was the CEO of Levi Strauss. Levi's made in Haiti. Go back to the Obama administration when Joe Biden was vice president, and they were organized in Haiti to say, we want to give a living wage